Hello and welcome back to Darnyougluten. I hope you enjoyed last week's video and are ready to try a new recipe with me today. So for those of you who know me, you know I absolutely adore to travel, and that motivated me to try and recreate foreign dishes at home inspired by foods I tasted all over the world. So today I'm going to start with, drumroll please, Belgium! Yeah, I guess I kind of ruined that by writing it in the title. My bad. Yeah, a lot of people don't know where Belgium is. I've been asked if it's in France, if it's in England. I mean, come on. Belgium is its own country. It's a very small country, but it's a cute little country. I've also been asked if Belgium was the capital of Brussels, but it's the other way around. Anyway, here's a map so you can see where it is. In this tiny speck of land, we managed to have 3 national languages, a compilation of lots of different landscapes, and lots of yummy food. I'm going to start by showing you my take on one of my favourite sandwich toppings. It's called Poulet curry, or kip curry if you're from the other part of the land. And I guess you could translate that as chicken curry. Well, no, because then that would get confused with an actual chicken curry. As I say, this is something you put on your sandwich. Belgians eat this on baguettes with a sliced boiled egg, and then maybe a bit of lettuce if you're feeling healthy. But anyway, enough about that. Let's start cooking.
So the ingredients you'll need are 1 large chicken breast, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of sake, 1 tablespoon of mustard. I used old style grainy mustard, but you can use whichever mustard you want to use. 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I use light mayonnaise, but again, you can use whichever you normally use. And then 1 tablespoon plus a teaspoon of curry powder and a dash of milk to loosen up the mixture. First, you're going to want to prepare your chicken. So start by dicing it up into smallish cubes. You want the pieces to be small enough to fit in a sandwich or on top of crackers. My chicken was still a little frozen, but I find this makes the cutting process easier as the meat doesn't wobble around as much under the knife. If your chicken is at room temperature, you can always try using kitchen scissors. If you're of a patient nature, feel free to cut your chicken into smaller cubes, but I find 1 to 2 centimeter pieces works well. Once you've done that, put all the chicken in a bowl with the sake and a teaspoon of curry powder. This will give it more flavour and the sake will soften the meat. Leave it to marinate until the chicken has defrosted. If your chicken wasn't frozen, then you can let it marinate for about 10 minutes. Whilst your chicken is resting, you can prepare the sauce by mixing the mustard, mayonnaise and curry powder in a bowl. Make sure all the ingredients are well combined. Add some milk if you want the mixture to be less thick. Once your chicken is ready, heat the olive oil in a hot frying pan. Add the chicken and cook through. The smaller the pieces of chicken, the faster they will cook, so make sure not to dry them out by overcooking them. And finally, once your chicken has cooled a bit, mix it in with the sauce. Make sure all the pieces are well covered, and then it's ready to eat. I had mine on rice cakes with some cucumber and spring onion, but you can have it with boiled egg, lettuce, sweet corn or even grated carrots, and on top of whichever bread you prefer. And there you go! Bon appetit, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you next week. Bye!
Belgians, not Belgish people, we're not called Belgish people.